What going on? No, I'm just man. Good morning. How y'all feeling? I know I'm a little late with it, but if you're not caught up with chapter 1152 of One Piece, bro, keep it pushing. We got spoilers in here. Now let's get right into it. Imu's surge of haki is felt all throughout Elbaf, and the people in the realm of the dead decide, hey, it's time to go. It is also said and decided that Loki, Chopper, and Goblin will stay behind. Goblin then tells Luffy to be mindful of the way he uses his Conqueror's haki because they are by no means immortal, confirming that 1, you do need Conqueror's haki to damage and injure and possibly, take out the Holy Knights. 2, that boy Loki's got Conquerors. 3, I could have sworn Dressrosa would be the first and last time we see Hazrudin. This man is a crucial point in the story. I have no choice but to accept. Me personally, I would love to see Loki free. I can't wait to see how the man fights. I know he's got a legendary Devil Fruit, and I know he fights with a hammer, right? That boy Hazrudin is not trying to let this man go. The last time we saw Loki, at least with a little bit of freedom, the first thing he did was grab the hammer and strike at the World Tree. That's what Jinbei had to come in and take care of business the first time. If he does that again right now, Jinbei is not going to be able to save these things. I swear on everything, I am not anti-Loki. I want to see Loki box just as much as the next man, but a part of me in the back of my mind knows this nigga's gonna sell. And other than Luffy and Loki, there's another amongst us who has Conquerors. Goblin says that Zoro's body has been getting used to it the whole time on his journey. Zoro didn't even know he had it the whole time. Even Luffy knew about it. Luffy say it's been off him the whole time. Kaido even told the man, "Bam, you got Conquerors too?" Zoro said, "I had no idea what you talking about. I just hit this attack with all my might." Goblin said, "You got all this power and you didn't even know what it was. You can't even understand it. Oh yeah, and your captains is a Yonko. Oh yeah, you need to be on your shit." Wait till that man finds out about Usopp's hiding ass observation haki. Wait till he finds out some of them boys don't know haki at all. That boy Zoro's like, my fault, OG. It ain't even like that for real. Sanji's still in his face. And real quick, I want to talk to the Sanji fans, bro. Oh, do not be discouraged, bro. It ain't, I know they not saying your man's got Conquerors right now. But you know what I'm saying. We gonna get there. I got faith in my boy Sanji. Because we don't even know what Goblin told Sanji. Loki and Hazrudin continue their back and forth on what happened with their dad. Meanwhile, everyone else is like, hey, we got casualties, injuries, man. We don't know what's going on. We gotta go. Luffy then asks Loki again to join his crew so that technically Hazrudin has to free him. Zoro says there's no way he's gonna fit on the ship. Sanji says he eats twice as much as Luffy does. Luffy says Elbaf doesn't want him and that if he does anything else, he'll just put the paws on him. Simple as that. And Loki's response to all that was, fuck no. He said, you are not rocks. But no, I don't see Loki joining the Straw Hats in any way because of all this shit here. And 1, I would only see him as like a close ally. That's just me though. Hazrudin says Loki's a criminal and I just can't let him go. But Goblin on the other hand says, let him go. And Hazrudin's like, what? This man did A, B, C, X, Y, Z. He the worst criminal. The Goblin's response to all that is, hold on, no, we may not have the full story. Why we wait till niggas start dying and kids start getting hostages to be like, hold on, wait a minute. I don't think we got the full story. Thanks and I went over there, checked some stuff out, man. It was this little strange surge of haki. Maybe it was the one Imu showed. Maybe, I don't know. Hazrudin tells everyone else to go on without him. Luffy tells Zoro and Sanji to do the same. They wanted to say what happened to hear this story. Now I'm with Zoro on this one, bro. I really am. Luffy felt Imu's haki. He was about to be like, Chopper, don't worry, I got this. And then Goblin started talking about Shanks. Luffy's like, hey, bro. Zoro, Sanji, go ahead. I'm gonna catch up with y'all. What? Bro! Out of pocket for that shit. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. There's a lot going on in the country right now. You got 3 minutes to explain yourself. Meaning that Loki has to relive that day entirely. We're gonna take the story back 14 years ago in the land of Elbaf at One Quest Castle. Prince Loki has returned and Elder Jarl has just arrived. We see Loki with a different type of hammer than the one he used to strike at the World Tree with, then continues to spam Elder Jarl with the old man jokes. The guards tell Yoki and Elder Jarl that the king is in the audience chamber. Loki calls him a government dog who sold out to the people who killed rocks, trying to imply that he's taking the land of Elbaf in that same direction. Mr. Jarl, on the other hand, he old, man. He just want peace. Loki's like, nah, peace makes some bitches. Now, something is already off, right? Because when Loki and the Elder Jarl first arrived into the space, he was addressed as Prince Loki. One of the guards messed around, called him Loki. He got himself together right afterwards, but still, Loki let it slide, but still, you know what I'm saying? And they're not even trying to let him in. My man's Loki kicks the door down, bro. They see something crazy. King Harold is getting stabbed by his own men. They can't do anything but watch. Now we go to the realm of the sun at Goblin's house. Shanks and Goblin are sharing a hot tub, chilling, talking, conversing. And I know niggas been talking, that little mark on his arm, that's that abyss mark, right? Yeah, his federal eye. At the end of the day, Shanks says that he just wanted to be a carefree pirate with Buggy, but there are many things on the land of Elbaf that he still intends to know. Ripley checking in on them, making sure they all good, they all right. They're all chilling in the crib. Ripley asks Shanks if he has any old stories about Goblin. Shanks did have a particular story in mind, but I don't think we trying to hear that. Shanks and Goblin get to talking about King Harold. Goblin saying the people think of him like a god, and Shanks saying they got along well at Maryjois, but could not freak Speedly because they were in Maryjois, and that he's here because he wanted to talk to him about some things. Quote unquote, before it's too late. He knows something. Shanks knows something. Shortly after we see Harold get stabbed that same day, crazy surge of hockey hits all over the castle. Very dark, very ominous, very emu looking. The gate is closed, the guards getting stabbed, Elder Jarl gets stabbed in the head, chain unlocks. You see a chest with the forbidden devil fruit inside of it. Maybe, just maybe, if I can cook for a few minutes, something King Harold did or didn't do, the reason that Elbaf is still ruled by the giants and not emu. Loki calls his pops a government dog that is taking his land in the wrong direction. You feel me? Hold on. Because of something that King Harold did or did not do, right? Cost King Harold his life. Maybe this has something to do with the devil fruit. The forbidden devil fruit. Passed down within Elbaf's borders. If I was to say something on all this, I would say Emu just came to collect, bro. King Harold made a deal with Emu and Emu came to, you know what I'm saying? Stand on business. He came to collect. He could have possessed Loki. He could have possessed the guards. But there's some sinister activity going on here, boy. Then guess what, y'all? We gonna get another flashback. Not only 14 years ago, we gonna go back 109 years ago. You see a young King Harold knocking over a tower with a guard. And this man is definitely, Loki is his daddy's son. Man, this is Loki, bro. For sure. Thank y'all for rocking with me. We gonna see about King Harold next week. I appreciate y'all.